Dear friends, welcome to the video content on health and wellness. In this tutorial, we will learn about what is health, disease, types of diseases, cause of diseases, infectious agents, means of spread of disease, organ and tissue specific manifestation, principle of treatment and principle of prevention. What is health? The well being of our overall body, mind, and relationship with others is defined as health. Health relates to a person as a whole. Health is a union of three parts: emotional, mental, and physical health. Everything mentioned in this definition can be measured and counted at the individual and at population level. Health of an organism can be affected by personal, social, and physical environment around it. For individual, it is said to be personal health, and for population, it is said to be community health. Disease. The disease is said to be a pathological condition of an individual which affects the organism and prevents their normal functions. Disease can happen due to various causes such as infection, genetic defect, or environmental stress. In general, a disease is associated with peculiar symptoms, illness, or sickness. Disease can be classified in two different ways. On this basis of the time duration and lasting of the disease, they can be divided into two types. A. Chronic disease. The disease that lasts for a long time, for 6 months or sometimes even for a lifetime, is called a chronic disease. In this, patient does not recover completely. For example, tuberculosis, diabetes, etc. B. Acute disease. The onset of an acute disease is rapid and sudden, and it lasts for a short duration. It is cured fast and does not cause major damage. For example, common cold. Based on the cause of disease, they can be divided into two types. A. Communicable or infectious disease. A disease caused due to an infectious agent and which spreads from an infected individual to another is called a communicable disease. The causative agents are pathogenic microbes such as bacteria, virus, fungi, etc. Examples: influenza, hepatitis, and AIDS. B. Non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. The disease that is not caused by any infectious agent are called non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Example: genetic disorders, diabetes, etc. Causes of diseases. Diseases are caused by many factors. 1. Infection that is caused by microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoans, helminths, etc. Examples are tuberculosis, malaria. Second, malfunctioning of any body organ. Example: diabetes, due to the malfunctioning of pancreas. 3. Deficiency of nutrients. Examples: marasmus, kwashiorkor are caused due to deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates respectively. Fourth, genetic factors. Genetic disorders inherited from the birth of the organisms. Example: hemophilia. Fifth, polluted environment such as contaminated water, air, and soil cause many diseases. Infectious agents. The agents which cause infectious diseases are called infectious agents. Some of these are as follows. Viruses cause common cold, influenza, dengue fever, AIDS, measles, mumps, polio, smallpox, and chickenpox. Bacteria cause typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, anthrax, diphtheria, and tetanus. Fungi cause ringworms, athlete's foot, and skin infections. Protozoans cause malaria and kala-azar. Helminthes cause teniasis, ascariasis, and elephantiasis. Means of spread of diseases. Infectious diseases can spread by various ways such as by air, Many diseases like common cold, pneumonia, and tuberculosis spread through the air in the form of droplets thrown out by an infected person who sneeze or cough. Second, water. Many infectious diseases spread through contaminated water. Example, cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, and jaundice. Third, food. Foodborne diseases are caused by consuming contaminated food containing pathogenic microbes and toxic substances. Foodborne diseases are caused by bacteria, viruses, and parasites. Examples, diarrhea, cholera. Fourth, sexually transmitted diseases. These spread through the pathogens transmitted by sexual contact from one person to another. Example, syphilis and AIDS. Fifth, some diseases are spread by vectors like malaria and dengue. Many animals carry infecting agents from infected person to another potential host. These animals act as an intermediate and are called vectors. Principles of treatment. Two ways are adopted to treat infectious diseases. 1. To reduce the effect of the disease by A. Medicines which are used to reduce the effects of the disease and provide relief from the symptoms. B. Taking rest. Complete rest during fever conserve the energy of the body to fight against the disease. Second, use of specific medicines to kill the causative agents of the disease by consuming specific medicine taken for complete recovery from the disease. Such medicines are A. Antibiotics which are used for the treatment of bacterial diseases. B. Specific drugs which are used for the treatment of protozoan disease like malaria parasite. C. Antiviral drugs are used for treating against HIV infection. Principles of prevention. There are two ways to prevent infectious diseases. 1. General ways. General ways are used to prevent exposure from A. Airborne microbes, proper ventilation and not overcrowding living conditions. B. Waterborne microbes, providing clean and safe drinking water without any contamination. C. Vector-borne diseases, reduction in density of vector using mosquito repellents and mosquito nets. Second, specific ways. In this method, the artificial immunity can be provided to the body to increase the resistance power to overcome the infectious disease. The artificial immunity can be provided by means of specific vaccines for protecting against the disease. Some common vaccines are DPT vaccine against diphtheria, whooping cough, BCG against tuberculosis, polio vaccine, measles vaccine, hepatitis A and B vaccine against jaundice, TT vaccine against tetanus. This is a summary of some diseases, their causative agents, their mode of infections, main symptoms, and their prevention and controls. Test yourselves. The following are a few questions for you. Please revise the concept by answering them on your own. This content is developed by Akash School Education Team. You can email us your queries and feedback. Thank you.